Like this,
What?
and you give it straight.
That is screen grab.
That only, and you give it straight. Like this.
I need to see right. For your height, that is perfect. For me, it should be like this.
That was the noise cancellation. No audio.
Audio will come from me.
Do we look okay?
I don't need any people talking here. It will interfere.
We know that. I guess they did. They kept it.
I have to go.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Let me have a quick word of instructions before we begin. Kindly be seated at your respective designated places and do not leave the auditorium once the dignitaries, they are here during the inaugural session. Please keep your mobile phones on silent mode to avoid any inconvenience, and please maintain silence as much as possible. And our students are there just settling in. Please try to be as quiet as possible. Thank you. A very good morning to all. Welcome. May I now invite the dignitaries to proceed to the dais, please. The conveners may lead them to the dais. The dignitaries to the dais, please. May we give them a huge round of applause, welcoming our dignitaries from across the world. They have taken time out of their very busy schedules to be here. Our very esteemed dignitaries of the day, welcome. We have our chief guest, Dr. Behara Satyanarayana, Associate Professor, Universiti, Malaysia, Terengganu. Guests of honor, Dr. Partha and Dr. Sudhakar, Reddy, Chintala, ISRO, Hyderabad. Honorable Vice Chancellor in charge of VITP University, Dr. P. Arulmozhi sir, who could not be here because of some immediate official commitments. And Dean in charge, VITP School of Social Science and Humanities and convener of GISSuRF 2026, Dr. Priyanka Ghosh. Dean, VITP School of Business, Dr. Arun Kumar Shivkumar. Conveners of GISSuRF, Dr. Swatulekha Sen and Dr. Sajad Nabitar. Respective deans and directors, delegates from around the world, colleagues and my dear students. I am Dr. Ritu Varghese from VITP School of Social Science and Humanities, and I will be your host this morning. It is my utmost privilege to welcome you all to this academic celebration that marks a milestone for VITP University. The International Conference on Application of Geospatial Technologies for Sustainable Communities and Resilient Futures. We call this GISSuRF 2026. Geospatial technology is a field that has become indispensable to contemporary research, governance, industry and everyday decision making. At its core, it enables us to collect, analyze, visualize and interpret data that is spatially referenced, data that tells us not just what is happening but where it is happening and why that location matters. In an era increasingly shaped by big data, artificial intelligence and digital governance, geospatial technologies allow us to move beyond abstract information towards spatially informed knowledge, supporting evidence-based policy, sustainable development and interdisciplinary research. This conference is designed to provide insights into both the theoretical foundations and practical applications of geospatial technology, while also reflecting on its future trajectories and challenges. We are privileged to learn from experts who bring rich academic and applied perspectives to this rapidly evolving field. Having said that, may I now invite the dignitaries on the dais to inaugurate the conference, reinforcing the green initiative by watering a small plant. Can we have the plant, please? All the dignitaries, if I may request you to please come to the front. Can we have a round of applause? This green inauguration marks our solidarity in affirming our contribution to a green and sustainable planet. Can we have the applause going? May I request all the dignitaries to pour a little bit of water to the plant, and this is our green inauguration. Something very unique that we are doing for this particular conference. Thank you everyone. Please be seated. This conference has its foundation in not only scholarly deliberations but also in active engagement in conditioning the younger generation to act with responsibility and accountability towards the planet and its inhabitants. As part of the conference, we initiated a social outreach program to create awareness regarding climate crisis at Rishi Public School, Vijayawada, with the assistance of Climate Change Action Club under the supervision of Dr. Priyanka Ghosh and myself. We would like to display a short snippet of the outreach event that we conducted. Can I have the video, please? Thank you. Now, may I request one of the conveners of GISSuRF, Dr. Sajad, to formally welcome the audience. Sir.
Thank you, Dr. Ritu. Distinguished dignitaries on the dais, respected keynote speakers, eminent scholars, faculty members, and their students. It's my great pleasure to warmly welcome you all to this today international conference on geospatial technology for sustainable communities and resilient future. On behalf of School of Social Sciences and Humanities, VRT AP University, I extend cordially welcome and sincerely thank you for joining us in this important academic gathering. This theme is the theme of the conference is highly relevant in the contemporary world. Today we face the pressing challenges such as climate change, environmental degradation, increasing disaster risk, rapid urbanization, and growing socio-spatial inequalities. These challenges are complex and interconnected, and they demand informed, data-driven, and spatially sensitive approach. In this context, geospatial technology, including geographical information system, remote sensing, and spatial analytics, have become the indispensable tool for understanding spatial pattern, monitoring environmental challenges, supporting sustainable planning, and strengthening community resilience. from climate change adaptation and disaster risk reduction to sustainable resource management and smart governance. Geospatial technology plays a crucial role in shaping effective response at local, national and global level. This conference provides a multidisciplinary platform that brings together academicians, researchers, practitioners, industry experts, policymakers and students to exchange ideas, share research findings, explore innovative applications of geospatial technology. We are encouraged by this strong international response with research contribution from universities and institutions across India and the countries like we have Spain, United Nations, Malaysia, Cambodia, United Arab Emirates and African countries, reflecting the global and collaborative nature of this conference. Over the course of the conference, we will engage in the keynote addresses, technical sessions, scholarly discussions on diverse and contemporary issues. We are confident that these deliberations will generate knowledge and meaningful academic and practical impact. I take this opportunity to thank our distinguished speakers, collaborators, organizing committee members and volunteers for their valuable contribution. I also thank all the delegates and students for their active participation. Once again, I warmly welcome you all and wish the conference ever success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the key insights. May I now invite the other convener and Dean in charge, VITAP School of Social Science and Humanities, Dr. Priyanka Ghosh, to address the gathering. Ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Ritu. Good morning, everyone. It is my great privilege to welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of International Conference on Application of Geospatial Technologies for Sustainable Communities and a Resilient Future, GISSuRF 2026. I am deeply honored to extend my heartfelt greetings to our Honorable Vice Chancellor, our Deans of Schools, distinguished guests, faculty, research scholars, and dear students. Your presence this morning lends immense value to the inauguration of this two-day international conference and sets the stage for a truly engaging and thought-provoking academic gathering. On behalf of VITAP University and the School of Social Sciences and Humanities, I extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished chief guest, Dr. Behara Satyanarayana, Associate Professor, Institute of Oceanography and Environment, Universiti Malaysia, Terengganu. His research focuses on mangrove ecology, vegetation dynamics, natural and anthropogenic impacts on biodiversity, habitat restoration, conservation and management. I am also delighted to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Partha Sarathi, former Director ISRO, Dehradun, India, and former Additional Director, National Remote Sensing Center, Hyderabad, India. Thank you, sir, for being here and for gracing this occasion. I also extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished guest, Dr. Sudhakar Reddy Chintala, National Remote Sensing Center, India Space Research Organization, Hyderabad. We truly appreciate your presence today. A special welcome to all our esteemed dignitaries, deans and directors. We are delighted to have you with us. Lastly, I extend my warm greetings to my colleagues, research scholars, students and participants, both offline and online. Your presence makes this event even more meaningful. The theme of this international conference, the application of geospatial technologies to build sustainable communities and a resilient future, is both timely and significant. The conference is especially important in today's world because it addresses some of the most urgent and interconnected global challenges: climate change, rapid urbanization, social inequality, disaster risk, and sustainable development through the lens of geospatial science, which has become a critical decision-making tool worldwide. We are delighted to inform you that this two-day international conference is being organized in collaboration with the American University of Phnom Penh, University of Alicante, Spain, ISRO India, GIS Vision India, Radhanath Sikdar Geospatial Science and Technology, RSIGST, and Integrated Institute for Advanced Research and Innovation. We also organized one pre-conference workshop on 29th January. The pre-conference workshop was conducted by GIS Vision India for our BA/MA dual degree program students. This reflects that there is a current need for capacity building and skill development, ensuring that students can actively engage with geospatial technologies to understand complex human environment interactions in real time and to provide innovative solutions. The conference situates geospatial technologies including geographic information systems, remote sensing and spatial analytics within broader socioeconomic, ethical and governance context, making them relevant for inclusive and equitable development. Now allow me to briefly introduce our school. The VITAP School of Social Sciences and Humanities brings together disciplines that examine how societies think, communicate and evolve. Our programs are designed to cultivate creative, critical and socially conscious thinkers who can engage with the complexities of our world. From the BA/MA dual degree to our recent initiatives in interdisciplinary research, our school encourages students to think across boundaries, connecting social sciences and humanities with policy, media and technology. Over the years, we have hosted several conferences including the annual conference Athena, ICNIDS 2024 and ICII 2025, fostering rich dialogue on environment, development, economy, science and technological progress. Each conference has sought to bridge theory, practice and policy, and GISSuRF 2026 continues this commitment. As I conclude my speech, I extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. G. Vishwanathan, founder and chancellor of VIT, for his unwavering guidance and support in all academic endeavors. I thank our Honorable Vice Chancellor, Registrar and the administration for their continued support. My sincere appreciation Ranjita and all the team, like core team of this conference, who have tremendously supported us to organize it, and their previous experience in organizing ICNIDS and ICI 2025 was very crucial for us to organize this two-day international conference. I extend my sincere appreciation to our distinguished speakers who have travelled from various institutions across the country to enrich this academic engagement. Finally, I thank my colleagues, research scholars and our BA/MA dual degree program undergraduate students for their tremendous support in hosting this international conference. We extend a warm welcome to all and hope to host you in the best possible way. May these 2 days of exchange and collaboration deepen our collective understanding on application of GIS and remote sensing in building sustainable communities and a resilient future. Once again, I warmly welcome you all and wish the conference every success. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your very encouraging words. It is now my absolute honor to introduce the esteemed chief guest for the day, Dr. Behara Satyanarayana, to GISSuRF 2026. May I just give a very short intro to him. Dr. Satyanarayana is currently working as Associate Professor at the Institute of Oceanography and Environment, Universiti, Malaysia, Terengganu. He began his research career in India as a mangrove biologist at Andhra University from 1995 to 2002 and joined the relevant scientific investigations in several other countries of Asia such as Sri Lanka, China, Hong Kong, Malaysia, in Africa and South America. His research focuses on mangrove ecology, vegetation dynamics, natural and anthropogenic impacts on forest cover, biodiversity, habitat restoration, conservation and management, along with the application of remote sensing data Besides his potential scientific collaborator attachment with the University Libre Brussels since 2010, Dr. Satyanarayana is also managing the Erasmus Mundus Excellence labeled Tropical Biodiversity and Ecosystems Master Program as a local coordinator for Malaysia and a member of the steering board and selection committee since 2014. In addition, he is part of the international organizations such as IOC and Mangrove Specialist Group, Royal Academy for Overseas Sciences for Natural and Medical Sciences, and Global Mangrove Alliance Malaysia chapter since 2024. He is thoroughly engaged in mangrove flora, fauna, and socio-ecology studies with his counterparts in Malaysia and abroad through his institutional as well as personal networking. His academic accomplishments have been recognized through numerous national and international scientific awards, research grants, and over 80 peer-reviewed publications. Sir, it is a very deepest privilege to have your esteemed presence with us. Welcome, sir. May I now invite you to please share a few words with the audience. Let's welcome sir to the podium.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Ritu, for your kind words. You really made my mouth dry. It's quite tough to listen so many things. Anyway, thank you so much for everything. First of all, I'm grateful to Honorable Vice Chancellor, though he could not make it today, but he's always the backbone for the university and the progress growth. His constant support is very much appreciated every time for all the universities. And dignitaries on the dais, and fellow academic and researchers, and my dear students, very good morning to you all. You can call me Satyam or Satyanarayana, whichever is convenient for you. And it's been a great pleasure to be with you today, and I feel honored to be part of this conference indeed. I'm very grateful to the conference organizers for giving me this opportunity, especially Dr. Priyanka and Dr. Swatileka. They have been in constant touch with me for the beginning of the plans. At one moment, I really I'm a bit doubtful to whether to make it or not for this conference because it is my holiday time in India before I take up my next assignment of international students coming to Malaysia in March. So once they are there, I could not make a move until July or August for my next trip again to India. So that's why I was a bit doubtful, but both of them have constantly encouraged me to really come here, which is first time, my first visit to Amaravati. It's really wonderful, fabulous. Thank you so much for the opportunity given. Also, I know organizing conference is not an easy task because it needs a lot of support and a lot of people. Definitely for everyone who have helped directly and indirectly with this conference organization. I'm really grateful for it. And now, if we talk about the theme of this conference, it is a perfect blend of current science issues. Dr. Priyanka already highlighted some of them. Definitely application of geospatial technology for the betterment of the society, sustainable development, and even climate change mitigation. You know, the climate change is reaching much faster than expected. Our sea levels are rising, the temperatures are increasing, we are experiencing extreme weather events regularly. It's not like before. It's all one way or other way, we are the one responsible. So that's what, I'm basically a mangrove ecologist. How many of you working on mangroves, in mangroves? Anyone? Okay.
And I visited the largest mangrove forest.
Yes, Sundarbans from West Bengal. That is the only place you can see the big cats. You know big cats, the tigers, the Royal Bengal tigers. That is the place, that's the only place mangroves having the tigers is Sundarbans. So you're really definitely a daring person, okay, Dr. Priyanka. So I never had a chance to visit a lot of places in India for the mangroves, but mangroves is one of the quite important ecosystems now. Mangroves, they grow at the river mouths where the freshwater and seawater exchange take place. They are also known as social ecological systems, meaning that the biological components, environmental components, and the social components, they influence each other. If you disturb one component, definitely there's going to be disturbed other components. That's why the social science has become an integral part of biological investigations. Earlier, biology people only tend to work on biology. They don't care about socioecology. But socioecology has become an integral part now, which is forming a catalyst for the betterment of the research and so forth. Along with mangroves, the other marine ecosystems like coral reefs, seagrass beds, salt marshes, they are extremely important because they can capture a lot of carbon. You are releasing a lot of carbon, isn't it? So by breathing, by smoke, creating, everyone needs car, everyone needs bike, everyone have to fly, we release a lot of carbon into the atmosphere. Where it goes, ultimately it warms up our planet. That's what we call it as global warming, right? Its temperatures are increasing. Then ice began to melt at the polars. So these are all consequences actually. So to mitigate that kind of global warming impacts and the climate change impacts, some of the ecosystems like mangroves, coral reefs, seagrass beds, and salt marshes, they are all extremely important. They capture a lot of carbon and they store it. How they store it, to what extent they store, I will show you in my next presentation. But this is all important. So I can assure you, if you start working on such kind of critical habitats, your future is bright. Now we have a lot of opportunities for funding, especially to work on mangroves, coral reefs, seagrass beds. So these all things are really flourishing, especially after the tsunami, they gain utmost importance. So I'm sure that even if not many people working in mangroves here, but I can make you work on mangroves. So let us talk about the possible opportunities of collaboration. Let us make use of this conference as a platform to boost our capacity, how best we can increase the research and academic programs through win-win situations. Okay? I wish you all the best. I wish all the best for the conference, and I'm sure it's going to be a successful event and a lot of knowledge sharing. This is all useful for you, for your future plans, especially for the students. And also we have inbound and outbound mobility programs for the faculties and staff. So let's catch some of those opportunities to improve your self-development. Okay? So I'm happy to see the video where the faculty members went to the schools to organize some of the events. That is inspiring. Actually, we also have a program called Industry into the Classroom. That means we bring industry into the classroom. That means the industry people, they come and deliver lessons and the students go out to the industry as well. So that is also one of the good concepts where you can really share your knowledge we are always reading books and literatures, but that knowledge should be useful. For example, we are working on microplastics. You know how many people working on, anybody working on microplastics here? Okay, so the microplastics is another pollution, right? We are using a lot of plastic every day. So from daily life to even everywhere, even the medicine is coming up with the plastics. So where it goes, how long it takes to disintegrate into the environment. These all are creating. So some things are created to ease our life, but they are becoming pollutants and they are threatening back. So that's what we should really focus on. And I wish, I cannot highlight every ecosystem, but I can highlight the mangroves, what they can really, how they can help us to the betterment of the society and how can mitigate the climate change impacts and so forth. We can talk more. So I wish you all the best and thank you. Looking forward to see you in my presentation. Good luck.
Thank you, sir, for your very kind and inspiring words. It is now time to felicitate our guests. To felicitate the chief guest, Dr. Behara Satyanarayana, may I request Dean VITAP School of Business, Dr. Arun Kumar Shivkumar sir, to please, to all the dignitaries to kindly join us at the front of the dais and to felicitate him. May we have a huge round of applause. Can we have the applause going, please? Thank you. To felicitate our guest of honor, Dr. Partha Sarathi Roy sir, may I invite Dr. Priyanka Ghosh, Dean in Charge and Convener of GISSuRF, to present tokens of our gratitude to them. Can we have the applause going? Thank you. To felicitate our other guest of honor, Dr. Sudhakar Reddy Chintala sir, may I request Dr. Sajat Navidar, convener of GISSuRF, to present a token of gratitude to him. Thank you everyone. Please be seated. May I now request Convener GISSuRF 2026, Dr. Swati Lekha Sen, to give the vote of thanks. Ma'am.
Thank you, Dr. Ritu. Respected dignitaries on the dais, our esteemed guests, knowledge partners, my dear colleagues and dear participants. On behalf of the organizing committee of GISSuRF 2026, the International Conference on Application of Geospatial Technologies for Sustainable Communities and Resilient Future, it is a great honor to me to propose a vote of thanks for this inaugural session. At the outset, I express my sincere gratitude to our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir for his visionary leadership and his inspiring ideas. I would like to extend my sincere gratitude, heartfelt thanks to Dr. Priyanka Ghosh, Dean, School of Social Sciences and Humanities, VITAP University, for her enthusiastic initiative and support for organizing this conference. We are deeply honored by the presence of our chief guest, Dr. Satyanarayana sir. We sincerely thank him for his insightful address and for sharing his rich academic and professional experience with us. I extend our sincere appreciation to our esteemed guest of honor, Dr. Partha Roy and Dr. Sudhakar Reddy Chintala. So we thank them for sparing their valuable time and for encouragement to this conference. I would also like to express our deep appreciation to our publication partners, Venture Nature, Discover Global Society, and to our knowledge partners, Integrated Institute for Advanced Research and Information, Kolkata, Universiti Dehradun, American University of Phnom Penh, Geospatial India, Radhanath Siddhar Institute of Geospatial Science and Technology, and ISRO India for their academic collaboration, technical support, and continued engagement. It significantly strengthened the quality of this conference. I gratefully acknowledge to all the keynote speaker, section chair, paper presenters, and participants for their enthusiastic participation. I also extend my heartfelt thanks to the organizing committee members, faculty moderators and coordinators, research scholars, student volunteers, and the administrative and technical teams for their relentless efforts in ensuring the smooth conduct of this event. So with this, I thank you once again to all of this and wish this conference very success. Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thank you, Dr. Swatlika. This marks the conclusion of the inaugural session. The audience may now proceed for the refreshments, and our chief guests Address will follow the tea break immediately. So please have your refreshments and come back as soon as you are done. It will follow soon after the tea break. Kindly assemble in the auditorium for the same. Have a wonderful, insightful experience at the conference. Good day, everyone. Thank you. Thank you so much.